The Tombs of Grandmaster Combat Achievements. On a UIM, by the way. That's right, we are a UIM, and we are going for this thing. Our combat achievement log is almost completed, and in this video, we are gonna do some more of those things. So, we've got a lot to get through today. Let's go ahead and jump right in. How's it going, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. As you can see in the chat box, we just finished up the rest of the Theater of Blood combat achievements. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Dude, we're getting really close to finishing this. My god. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do next is the next raid, Tombs of a Mascot, which we already completed, it's like about a bit more than half of, so that is great. Just a couple hard ones to go. Also, kind of tired of looking at all these like yellow things here. I'm gonna go make the easy, medium, and elite all greened out as well. It shouldn't really take me more than a few minutes, I'm pretty sure. Basically, we've just got to do the Scurrius boss, as well as the Tormented Demons, which aren't even on here, it looks like. I don't know why. Yeah, you can't even search for it, but we come over to the uncompleted elites. There are indeed 4 Tormented Demon tasks, so I've never killed these things. I guess we'll go figure out how to do that, and then we will get into the good old Tombs of a Mascot. Alright, so I have actually never killed Scurrius before. That shouldn't really be a surprise to anybody. I don't even know where the boss is. Ooh, this looks like it would be it. I guess I should have come from the Varrock side. For those of you who don't know, Scurrius is a brand new med-level PVM boss. His purpose is to give low-level players a general understanding for what kind of PVM mechanics they might encounter later on in the game. So obviously we have no reason to kill this guy as a maxed player, but honestly I think this sort of content is like really healthy for the game, so I am all for it. Alright, we got him. Hey, we even got a combat achievement. Alright. Oh, okay. There is the unique from this place, the Scurrius spine. In fact, we actually need that for the combat achievements. According to the wiki, you can actually make either a mace, a short bow, or a staff out of the spine. Supposedly the mace is actually equivalent to the dragon mace, which is kind of crazy. Short bow is equivalent to a magic short bow, and the staff is a powered staff, which will hit up to 38 without any boosts or magic damage bonus at level 99, which is kind of crazy. All 3 of these weapons are only usable at the rat boss, so yeah, I guess I don't know which one to make. That probably doesn't matter too much. I guess I'll just make the staff because I'm kind of curious to see what that looks like. There we go. The bone staff. All right, so we got a little mage set up here. Let's see what this thing can do. There's the 38. All of the Ratbane weapons receive a +10 to the max hit, so it's kind of crazy. And I guess that would probably be pretty useful for like combat training and such. Additionally, you can do this. Watch. That should be a combat achievement done as well. Nice. The attack animation is kind of lame, honestly. It's kind of wonky. I'm not really a fan of it, but I guess it's cool that early game people get access to like a powered staff, even if it's only for this boss. And there it is. The Scurrius combat achievements are now completed. Awesome, man. Very nice, very nice. Now this is looking a lot better. We've got easy, medium, and hard all greened out. Next up is the elite. All right, our first ever Tormented Demons. I guess, kill them. I don't really know what to do. We did it. Oh, we did 2 of them. Okay, nice. The last 2 are to kill 2 within 2 seconds, and then hit 3 of them within 3 seconds using a ballista or crossbow, which we will do as a consequence of completing this master task, where we have to kill 3 in 3 seconds. Alright, so to kill 3 within 3 seconds of each other, we've got to come to this special area where there's 3 of them and they all get on you. You gotta prayer flick and dodge the teleport. That was a little harder than I thought. Oh, okay. That's weird. And then I spent the next 3 hours trying to do this thing. This is the way that you're intended to do the combat achievements, but what a lot of people will do is just use a serpentine helm and a blowpipe, venom all 3, and then just wait for them to all die. I actually don't have a serpentine helm. It's pretty uncommon for UAMs to hold on to serpentine helms, so I'm not sure how long that method would have taken me, so I just decided to do it the old-fashioned way, the good old 3v1. Oh my god, here it is, they're all low HP. No, why didn't we kill that guy? Dude, we fucking 1 HP'd him. God dang it. I guess we got the one to kill 2 of them within 2 seconds, not quite 3, 1 tick off, because, yeah, we didn't kill him. That's alright though, we are getting there. We also got this Gathixian Temple Teleport. I guess that's a collection log slot, so that's pretty cool. Well, I was trying to get this crossbow thing on the fucking thing where we killed all 3 of them, but this attempt is just going really poorly, so there it is, 3 crossbow shots in 3 seconds. I also haven't showed myself like how long it takes to find a world where none of them are praying range, which is what we need in order to finish them all off with melee, which is our strongest form of DPS. It's like 1 in every 15 or 20 worlds or so, when you include the worlds I can't use because there's already somebody here. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what these things are, they're kind of like the original 2008 version of Demonic Gorillas when the Valgothic Sleeps quest came out. They use all 3 combat styles, they have protection prayers, and they will change both of those things based on how many attacks they do and how many attacks you do. I'm not going to give like an in-depth guide or anything, but what's important to know here is that when you're killing 3 at once for this combat achievement, there will always be one meleeing you, another one will always be either mage or ranging you, and then the third one will always be doing the area of effect attack, throwing the big skull fires thing at your tile that you're standing on. So yeah, so long as you can prayer switch and move tiles, you will not take any damage. I am very bad at this. I, for whatever reason, just cannot get this down, but thankfully we have a bunch of brews here, which hopefully will be enough to get us to the end of the fight where we will do the big finishing touch. Please? Dude, why are they fucking stacking? That's so easy, man. They just stack. Oh wait, we got it. We fucking got it. Was that really 3 seconds? Okay, well, I was about to be really frustrated, but we got it. That did take us, I don't know, man, that took us like 3 hours, so way longer than it should have. I probably used like 100 brews on this grind. I can probably figure it out by looking back at the clip. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing how long that took me, but regardless, that was actually kind of fun, all things considered. And if we open up the combat log here, we now have 4 sections all greened out. This is looking really good. We are 35 tasks away from being a Grandmaster, and all we have left is the Master and Grandmaster tasks. I believe now it is time for us to head on over to the Tombs of Amasket. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty friends, well, it has been a while since we have been here, and I guess since then we've gotten a couple of upgrades. So we're gonna have a new setup that I'm not quite familiar with. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. It is definitely worth noting that we don't have the yellow gem Karis, which is kind of essential for running high invocation solo raids. Not that we necessarily need to be doing those, but I guess I was planning on sending some of those just to kind of get back into the swing of things. I guess I'll just take a look at the combat achievements that we have to do. Yep, we got a speed run, and then perfect Akka, Baba, and Wardens with at least 2 people minimum. That's the reason I never had these, because we pretty much have only ever done solo raids here, so those would have come naturally had we not done that. And then for the expert mode TOA, lots of speed runs and a couple of perfect rooms, lots of perfect rooms down here. Don't use any prayer points on Zabak, not too bad. And then a couple of mechanical and technical ones. So anyway, I'll probably get more into those in depth very soon. For now, I think I'm just gonna send like a solo 300 or something. Dude, I miss this place, man. I miss this place. We had some good times here. As you can see, we're obviously at 900 expert TOAs completed. Longtime viewers of the channel will surely remember this place. Yeah, believe it or not, it does feel good to be back. All right, these are what the invocations are looking like. Feel free to pause the video. We're coming in at raid level 370. I feel like this should be fine. And yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and jump in there. I am excited for this. I am excited. All right, I do not have faith in our ability to red X Baba on our first time back, but let's see how it goes. Got the BGS, and yeah, okay, I think we're doing it. Hell yeah. We still got it. All right, the real question. Can we red X on the eastern part of the place? Dude, the muscle memory just kicks in, man. Hell yeah. Bro, they have made the monkey room like so much better. This is like actually fun. I kind of like this. You literally will max hit if you use the right combat style. All right, now the real test. Can we still butterfly? Aw, dang it. Well, we got most of the way there. I'm gonna call that a success. Alright, I just want to show you something. There is a combat achievement to complete the perfect wardens, like I showed you already. However, here is me just doing the perfect wardens. It's really, it's not too difficult when you've ran as many raids as I have. But, like I said, it's not actually satisfactory for the combat achievement to do this thing solo, even though that is like all that should matter. So, I'm just gonna put this in here because, hey, perfect wardens, good job, we did it. Even though it doesn't do anything for us, but even though it should. Alrighty, friends. First raid back. You'll love to see it. No. purple. Not that that really matters, I guess. I'm just so used to saying that. It just felt like the right thing to do. Dragon Dart tape's nice. And yeah, I guess I'm pretty comfortable, so I guess we'll start setting some of these. Alrighty, friends. First up here, we're going to be doing Perfect Ampkin, which means we have to do the Monkey Room puzzle and the boss, Baba, perfectly. We've got a guy here, SZ Fate, who I found in the Combat Achievement Discord. And yeah, this should be pretty straightforward. I am a little rusty, so I hope I don't waste his time by maybe taking a few tries, but I feel like it should probably just go pretty smooth. Okay, he's like red. That means I think that means I stand under him, right? That people always say DD. Did it work? Oh. I don't even know what to do with, what am I supposed to even do? Oh, you have to like use the potion on the guy who's red. Shit. Okay. Oh, no, I know how to do that. I have no idea how to do not solos. That's just all I know. So I've barely ever done team raids. Hey, there is that puzzle room done perfectly. And yeah, the boss ended up taking us an embarrassingly large amount of attempts. But thankfully, once you complete the puzzle room, you can just keep resetting Baba until you get the perfect run. So you only have to do one perfect puzzle. And as for the boss, it pretty much just comes down to, can you red X? If yes, then it'll be perfect. And if not, then you will have to restart. The problem with the Combat Achievement Discord is, like, just in terms of the game theory, you're most likely going to find people who need help with the combat achievements, which kind of like lends itself to them perhaps not being the most capable RuneScaper. So yeah, I know I'm not the only one who's had kind of not ideal experiences on this server, but luckily, eventually, we managed to endure. Dang it. That would have been a sick finisher. Heyo. 16 deaths. That means it took us 8 attempts. Not too bad. We both kept just like fumbling randomly, so I guess 25 minutes. I don't know, 2 Grandmaster Combat achievements. We'll take it. Alright, so next up is going to be the Perfection of Het, which is kind of a tough one. It's essentially a perfect Akka and a perfect Akka puzzle room. The puzzle room is kind of trivial, but for the boss, we have to have all the invocations on that are specific to that boss. There's this one here called Keep Back, which effectively is going to make this like twice as hard as it would be without this. He's going to be meleeing us no matter what phase he's in if we are in melee distance. So we're going to have to do a step back attack, assuming we don't do a perfect butterfly, which would be the easy way to solve this problem, but that's easier said than done, I suppose. So here's the perfect puzzle room. Like I said, pretty trivial. And now for the perfect Akka butterfly. In my 900 raids here, I have probably done a perfect butterfly like maybe 100 times or so. I'm not the best at it, but I can definitely get it if I'm feeling myself in a groove. Because we're starting with the first room Akka here just to get the combat achievement, we're not attempting to complete the whole raid. That means I don't have smelling salts, which actually boost your run energy. And since I don't have stams either, I can't butterfly this unless I want to go grab stams. And I'm just fine to let this guy try it out. We of course found him in the Combat Achievement Discord. And yeah, because we have every invocation active here, we actually have to assign roles to deal with them. For the memory special, it is just like really hard to try and have both people dodge it normally with double trouble on. So the way that we deal with that is one person does the standard middle dodging situation and the other person does what's called the ladder method. You dodge the memory specials by doing this ladder walk on the outside of the room. It is of course a tick perfect walk, so it's a little easy to mess up, and of course on our first try we messed it up. Eventually we managed to get it, and it is actually really satisfying. It's pretty fun. High risk, any one of these clicks is going to lead to a bad situation, and very rewarding. And after an embarrassingly long amount of time, once again this one took us about an hour worth of attempts, we finally made it to the come phase. This guy that we're with, I don't think he's very comfortable here because he took damage right away, which means that we didn't get it. Dang it.
I should just let you do it and hide. AGS does not hit. I hit 2-0.
Well, yeah, because it rolls on the slash accuracy.
Okay.
That's alright, man. I think I'm gonna take a break for a bit anyway. So we decided to take a break on Perfect Akka. I found this guy named No Cigar in the Combat Achievement Discord, and we decided to run Perfect Wardens together. Everything was going great up until the end of the lightning phase. My man took a hit. How could he do that to me? Just kidding, it happens. However, we did manage to, of course, have another Perfect Wardens, which means we can do this. I mean, we did do this, but just like the Perfect Akka, we just need to find someone else who can do it too, and then we can finally get the task. No purple. Oh, bro. The catch of runes, man. Boy, oh boy, I have missed you, my friend. Alrighty, friends. Next up, we are going to be doing the combat achievement called All Out of Medics. It's not too bad. Essentially, you just have to kill Kefri without letting her heal above 25% HP from the swarms that spawn, but you also have to have the Medics invocation on, which makes that a little harder to do. So this guy here, I'm So Venji, has asked me to come with him to do it. He has chins, so he will be killing the medics. Oh yeah, that's right. Also, these guys will be swarming through the entire fight, not just during the swarm phase. During the swarm phase, the swarms will spawn. It's pretty standard. One guy gets the north side, one guy gets the south side. You really just want to make sure as few as possible get in. 2 people, you can do like, I'm pretty sure you can like stop them all from getting in. It's really good. Bro, I did not bring food for this because I'm just so used to not bringing any food in here, but I'm getting kind of annihilated by the poison damage. Just gonna have to blood barrage on the agile swarms. As long as we don't die, this guy should be able to clean up. Well, that was pretty fucking scuffed because I didn't bring any food and I kept having to blood barrage, but we did it anyway. Yeah, that one's not too bad. I don't know why I thought that one would be so hard. Alright, so I'm So Venji offered to help me with the perfection of Het. He told me that he was more comfortable doing this if I just like stood outside the room. And I guess, I don't know, after having tried this a bunch already and just having people mess it up over and over, I just was more than happy to just let him do it. It kind of feels a little slimy to get the combat achievement done this way, which I'm not exactly proud of, but at this point, I'm just kind of down to get it. We've already done the combat achievements many times. It's just, we never did it with other people, which is technically what you have to do. So he was offering, and so I wasn't going to say no, and so we got it completed. Not gonna lie, the Ancestral Hat goes kind of hard with the Missouri Max Cape, dude. Look at this. He then offered to do Perfect Wardens. It just feels so wrong to like let him do this because it's supposed to be my journey to the Grandmaster combat achievements, and if someone else is just doing it, then it's not, I don't know, it doesn't feel authentic. But I don't know, I already did it twice this video and other people just keep dying. So once again, I said yes. I let him carry me. So he basically did a 1+1 scale, and by the time he was done, we both got the combat achievement. So yeah, looking back, I think I probably do kind of regret doing it this way, but at the same time, I really just don't like how the combat achievements are designed, where if someone else fails, then that means you fail, even if it had nothing to do with you. So yeah, I guess feel free to feel however you want about that. But yeah, we did it, and I don't think we're ever going to even be able to do anything like this again because there's only a couple of team tasks where you can do this sort of thing. So yeah, there is the Perfect Wardens as well as Insanity, which is just Perfect Wardens on expert mode. No purple, unfortunately, but that is all right. We are at 911 KC. Hey, the elite clue. We will definitely take it. Hey, there is the... Oh, I did not want to open that, but there's the elite casket. Yeah, I've got some stuff. So there you go. All right, so the last one that we need for normal TOA is going to be the sub 18-minute run, which I'm pretty sure you just need an 8-man team for. So I don't even know how you're supposed to find 7 other people to do this thing with, let alone like efficiently. And then I remembered that Mr. Molegoat Kirby will run these things like on stream whenever there's enough people around to need it. So it was just my luck. I went on over to his stream. Turns out he was live. And I was just casually asking him if my gear setup would be eligible to join his 8-man speedrun the next time it happened. And he just said, yeah, it looks good. And then he asked me if I wanted to do it right now. And I was like, fuck, okay, sure, yeah, I guess. I don't want to like derail your stream or anything. But he was like, no, it's all good. So we all met at the Tombs of Amaskets and the sub 18-minute attempt would unfold.
Welcome, Loki.
Hello. Alright, so this is going to be my first ever 8-man raid. I have no idea how different this is going to be from solos, but I guess we will find out. We're starting off with this cool tech where we all disable the quick pass barrier in our rune light settings. There's a couple of different plugins that you will have to check through to make sure that it's set to pass. That way we can all spam click the barrier and we won't go in, so we can all enter on the exact same tick. We're all going to be moving in one cohesive unit to the northwest fountain. We're going to fill the jug up twice. If anyone is not tick perfect, then the entire thing will crumble. So starting off with the high stakes. Luckily, we're all a bunch of gamers and everything went through just fine. I'm not going to go too in depth in explaining everything that's going on here. For all the boss rooms, we've all got Venge, Spellbook Swap, and Thralls. This is going to let us maximize our DPS. Also, there's going to be various roles for each room, as shown by this kind of extremely intimidating looking infographic that Kirby masterfully has crafted. What it boils down to is the Red Karis role and the ZCB role. Red Karis Icarus is going to cause the boss to receive amplified damage, and obviously ZCB is just going to be doing that damage. So since we got the ZCB, we are just going to be using that a lot. The first room went off without a hitch, and then we got to the second room, and man, I can tell you I am glad that I have never done an 8-man. I have no interest in doing this because it's just fucking crazy.
What's that? Is that a pickaxe, Loki? What's that thing?
That's the
Is that like a-
the holy scythe. I would have to drop the kit to get rid of it.
Oh, it's a holy. Okay, I was like, I have no idea what that thing is.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
So for Akka, there's like this really interesting thing where if you have enough people in the room, he kind of just like stalls and you all just attack him and you don't have to do anything. I don't really know how it works, but yeah, I just didn't even know that this was a thing until this raid. So I guess that's pretty cool to learn about. Our main job here is to shadow Akka, and then we use the adrenaline potion so we can use a ZCB spec on all the shadows that spawn, allowing us to deal tons of damage. For the monkey puzzle, there are 8 players in 4 corners, so because our HP orb is in the southwest corner, we are delegated to the southwest corner. So our job is to kill everything that comes out of there. Baba is Baba. You kill him and then you win. And if you're J Shep 23, then he kills you and Baba wins.
Spawn throws, by the way, spawn throws, probably range throws.
Oh fuck, I kind of forgot. I don't think I've summoned a single throw this whole time. The rest of Wardens is pretty typical. Karis Specker's Karis Spec, and ZCB or ZCB. Deal damage and don't die. I have no idea how you would expect to do this without Entity Hider. There are just way too many fucking people, dude. I hate this. I would never choose to do this.
And free for all if it's a purple. Free for all if it's a purple. Grats everybody on time.
Hey, we did it.
Easy. Grats, Loki.
Everybody.
Big grats. Easy one and done. Oh, never purple though.
Yeah, thanks a bunch
Solid.
for hosting that. You're a legend. So yeah.
No problem, Loki. No problem.
Bro, for any of you guys who don't know Mulgoat Kirby, I can't remember the amount of times that I've said his name on this channel, but he is just the absolute most wholesome, all-around great guy, streamer over on twitch.com and person in real life, but I'm just showing you his Twitch because you all need to go follow him. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the last Tombs of Amasket one. Yep, there it is. Tombs of Amasket is all now greened out, 23 out of 23. We've got 3 more left for expert mode. These are going to be pretty fun, especially this one. We're going to do a solo raid without any gear at tier 75 or above. I don't even know what we're going to do for that because that means no Shadow, no Tebow, no Fang. We're going to have to figure something out. Fancy Feet is using only a melee weapon on the final fight. Should be pretty easy with either the Scythe or the Fang, and then all praise Zabak using no prayer on a raid level 4 expert mode Zabak. So I think I'll probably do that one now. It should be pretty interesting to go for. All right, change of plans here. We are instead going to be doing the Fancy Feet combat achievement. So we've got our Scythe. We are here on the final fight, the Warden's P3. Our duo partner Paz guy has got a Fang. That's completely fine. Pretty much the same as normal. You just obviously have got to stand in melee distance, so you can't like stand at the back of the room and get that one extra tick to react to whatever his attack is, but that is not necessary anyway. So pretty standard run here. Yay, Fancy Feet. Good job, everybody. That wasn't too bad. In fact, you might even say that was kind of fun. No purple. That's all right though. Some loot. Shout out to Mr. Paz guy for helping me out with that one. Alrighty guys, so next up is going to be actually an extremely fun one, and I don't even know how we're going to do this. You can't bring any equipment that requires level 75 or above, so that means no Torva, no Missouri, no Ancestral, no Scythe, no Tebow, no Shadow, no Fang. We're gonna have to figure out some like pretty crazy stuff here for this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. So luckily there is a wiki page dedicated to this combat achievement. There's this part here about despite these following things being level 75 or above, you actually can bring them. So I do have Virtus. I've got some ancient rings. I guess we'll bring our god capes because mage is pretty good here. And you can actually bring the holy Grazi rapier and the holy Sang. I don't know. That would be cool if we could bring the scythe. I guess because the holy kit makes them untradeable. It kind of like cheeses the spaghetti code, but for some reason it doesn't work on the scythe. I kind of want to test that honestly and see what is going on with that. But yeah, first things first here, we're going to deposit all of our ancestral. I don't know if I'm going to show every step of this, but we are going to be taking the Virtus, of course. And the one main thing that I actually wanted to showcase here was that for the first time ever, we are going to be using this gilded black dragon hide because I'm pretty sure that is our best option. And I never thought I would be using this. So we are looking like an absolute baller. This would be a good thing to have if you're like an early game Ultimate Iron Man, but due to the fact that it comes from Elite Clue Scrolls, it's not something that you're probably ever going to complete, let alone early enough on the account where it would make a difference. So yeah, this is like the one time that this thing is going to be useful, and I am happy about it. Alrighty, one other thing here that I don't think I ever thought I'd be using is this master stash unit that we have a set of ARMs stored in. I don't actually care about the ARMs. I do care about the ARMs staff, however, though. This is a level 70 staff. It gives a plus 5% magic damage bonus, which is pretty much the best I'm gonna get. And as far as staves go, I really don't have any options. Man, if I didn't have this, I would probably just be using like Fire Wave or something, like a fire staff, honestly. But this thing will let me auto cast Ancients, so Ice Barrage can hit like, I don't know what, a 34 or something with my bonuses. Probably even close to a 40, honestly. So yeah, this is actually the only staff I have access to that can auto cast Ancients. So this thing is kind of a lifesaver. Bro, this is the second time that this has happened. I wish I recorded me doing that, but it's like a 1/128, so it's never really worth recording. But I just got the third Elven Signet on the account, just randomly by catching the Crystal Imp. I always catch it on the off chance that I will get it, and we got it. So yeah, I'm just coming over here to buy ourselves a Crystal Bow, which is going to be our ranged weapon for this task that we're going to be doing here. A nice little 4 mil for the Bondalt. You'll love to see it. There's no way we get the back-to-back Elven Signet for the Redemption Arc clip, right? Holy fucking shit. All right, real quick here, I'm gonna test if the Holy Scythe does indeed fail the task. It didn't say we failed. Does that mean we can bring it? Do I have to like start the room or something? Yeah, dude, it's not saying we failed, so I think we maybe can bring it. All right, so I'm actually curious now. If the Scythe didn't fail it because of the ornament kit, I wonder if Blood Torva will also not fail it, because that has an ornament kit on there, and it does fail it. Dang it. That's all right. We don't really need this. That would have been cool if we could bring in like max strength, even though we're not supposed to. All right, I think we are pretty much ready to go here. This is what the setup is looking like. Here's mage, range, and melee. So this is so fucking fun, dude. I don't know why I'm enjoying this so much. I'm just so used to like having like efficient max gear that it's fun to like actually play around with other setups. Like what the hell? What even is this? Who is this man? Anyway, we're actually gonna do one more really cool strat here. Turns out Zenite jewelry requires 75 HP, which means we cannot bring it in. So we are gonna be busting out the Amulet of Glory T for the first time ever on this account. This will be our best in slot melee and range amulet, because I am not going to go get a Fury just for this one thing. So this should be fine. Pretty dang neat. Oh my god. Wait. wait. We get to bring the third age range top? Whoa. Oh, dude, we get to bring the third age range top actually. Oh my fucking god. Okay. We are achieving new levels of sexiness here. Dude, like holy shit. I'm just going to look like this forever, I think. I have decided. Yeah, I think we're ready. We could have grabbed even more potions, but this is probably enough, right? This is what the invocations are looking like. I don't know how long this is going to take, but our death pile is going to despawn in 51 minutes. So yeah, I guess we're going in, boys. Here we go. Oh wait, I just know we're going to fail it though, right? So we're going to fail it somehow. Oh, we didn't fail it. Okay, we are actually in the clear now. Baba is pretty straightforward. So long as you're red Xing, it doesn't really matter what you're attacking with because he will not hit you. So the room will complete eventually. And for us, looks like it took about 5 minutes. All right, so thankfully we are actually able to take in the Karis Partisan here. The Karis with the gem has like a 80 attack requirement, so that's not allowed, but without the gem it's like 65, so we are gonna be good to go here. I should have brought in some darts for the swarms actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but it should be fine. What? Dude, the wiki lied to me. You cannot autocast ancient magics with the Irem staff? Bro. We aren't going to talk about this one. There it is. That was not bad at all. All right, there's a storm picking up outside, so apologies if that's causing you any discomfort in your eardrums. Oh, wow. Look at this chaos pack. Smelling salts, adrenaline, 3 brews, and 4 restores. Pretty sure that's pretty rare. Goddamn. Okay. All right, well, I was planning on Butterfly Naka, but since we can't autocast with this staff, I guess we're going to have to run an audible. I will just be doing the generic DPS method. We aren't going to talk about that one either. First try completed. I'm going to try and melee Zabak here. I've never actually done this, but the Scythe is just such good DPS. I think we're going to have to try. It's going to make it way faster. The backup is Crystal Bow, but it's really not that good. I think you just like flinch him, right? We can talk about this one though. There we go. We talked about it. Let's move on. Flinch that man. Okay, thank God that's over with. We got 18 minutes left for the 2 final guides. I guess worst case scenario is we just log out in the middle of the raid, go pick up the stuff. What do we get? Okay. So I guess we pretty much have to take this for the smelling salts. That should be enough healing to get us through. And yeah, that is great. Great chaos pack. Could have 2 down the warden, but I did it wrong, so we're going with the 3 down. And for the final fight, surprise, surprise, we are going to be using the scythe, which is the best weapon here, aside from all the better weapons. Yes, there it is, boys. But damage completed with the Scythe of Vitter equipped. I was afraid it wasn't going to work, but thankfully it worked. No purple, unfortunately. That's all right, though. 914 KC. Our stuff's going to spawn in 5 minutes. This is cutting it way too close. Hey, the Elite Clue, love to see it. Also, this is probably going to be the last raid that I ever do on this account, because the last combat achievement that we need doesn't actually require us to finish the raid. We only have to finish a Zebek kill. So I guess we are going to go get ready for that, but my stuff is going to spawn like I said, so we are going to take care of that first. Feels good, man. And also, that was super fucking fun. I love looking like this. Like I said, this is just, we are looking like, I'm just going to start walking around like this, man. All right, so this one's going to be a little interesting. For the invocations, we need to have Walk the Path on as well as Pathmaster, because the Croc needs to be level 4 when we go in there. So Pathmaster puts everything to level 3, which means we have to do one other room before the Croc, and then there's a 1/3 chance that the Croc will not level up to level 4, I believe. So because of that, I've gone ahead and turned off all of the invocations for Kefri, which means we can do a pretty easy Kefri, and then I just turned on all the invocations for everything else because we're not even going to do any of those rooms. So this is a raid level 300. We're going to be T-bowing the level 4s are back, and I guess with that, we are pretty much ready to go. All right, there's Kefri down, and we got the Krondis leveled up to level 4, so that is right where we want him. All right, so thankfully, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get like infinite attempts on this. I don't have any death invocations on, so yeah, I think we're probably just gonna go ahead and send it. I mean, we have 8 attempts worth of range pot. I'm just gonna flick it if that's not obvious. So yeah, in case you don't know what a level 4 Croc is, I found this handy dandy chart. As you can see, at level 2 he gets increased attack speed, and at level 4 he gets another increased attack speed, as well as going from 2 tile gap for waves down to 1 tile gap for waves, and of course just increased damage and HP. So the final phase is going to be every 2 game ticks we have to flick, as well as dodging the blood spawns. So I don't know, maybe we'll get it on our first try, maybe not, who knows. I guess we will go ahead and just get on in there. And so we got in there. The strategy slowly but surely began to materialize. The first step was to land at least 20 BGS damage. That is the max amount of defense that you can drain on any TOA boss. So if we didn't hit at least a 20, we would just reset. Once we hit the 20, we would 1-tick flick Pray Mage and Rigor. This would allow us to pray against the Blood Barrage attack that he does without incurring any additional cost. If he were to end up firing off a range attack, we would just stop flicking and pray range. If you don't flick the Blood Barrage, it'll hit you for like a 40. So that in and of itself makes this task just that much harder. No! Dang it, I got him so low. Trying to 1-tick flick for the 2-tick attacks, just too hard. So when it gets to this point, I just will 1-tick flick the individual protection prayers. But that means we're not praying Rigor, which means it's going to take a lot longer to kill him this way, which is going to increase the amount of opportunities we have to miss a flick, and thusly will create a cascading, compounding negative feedback loop. Damn, new PB, I guess. That is just rough. All right, great attempt coming in here. I'm feeling good. Get him! Please! Did we get him? Did we do it? Oh! Yes! Oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah. That was really close, but we got him, boys. All praise to Beck. If you look at the timer up here, it looks like that took us about 1 hour and 45 minutes, so not an inconsequential amount of time, but holy shit. Dude, that feels amazing. We did it. We completed the Tombs of Amasket combat achievements. Good job, everybody. If we come over to the log, of course, you will now see Tombs of Amasket as well as the expert mode are all greened out. God damn. All right. We've got a couple more categories left here. It's mostly just Zuck, honestly. Just the Inferno tasks, which are arguably maybe the hardest. I don't know. I've never really looked into it, but we will probably start looking into it soon here because that is probably where we're going to head very soon, if not right now. now. So yes, 49 attempts according to the deaths tracker here. That of course includes all of the BGS resets. And yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. We are fucking gaming, boys. We are gaming. So next video, we are going to be taking on the Inferno. And rather fittingly in doing so, we are going to be completing the Zuck Helm. So that's right, guys. Next video, the combat achievement grind will finally come to an end. So to be notified when that video drops, feel free to subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care. Until next time, I love you. Bye. Massive shout out to the YouTube members. At the silver tier, we've got Chester, Thornforge, Brendan, Toasty the Wizard, Benjamin H, Cookie Cake, Gangplank Main, Kenneth M, Jared H, Nihilism Rip, Trogathor, Chicken Noodles, Clump, Alfredo, GBT, Cope, Fruboy, Jacob P, and our newest member, Sam M. For the gold tier, we've got Aya, Misks, David Boone, Belham, Kill the Queen, Dubbing Till Death, Gilly, Obtainable Beer, MF, Unworn Tripod, Subski, Big Dick 69, It's Litz, and Romelu Scorelot. Cheers, guys. See you in the next one.